Hey guys, me Dave. It is Sunday night, 8/25, 2019. It's about 10 o'clock at night Central Time. I just decided to do a little video tonight for the heck of it. Um, what's amazing is in this program is that they have a huge network of perpetrators that span over the whole state, that spans over the whole USA. It blows me away. Today I went down to Minneapolis. I'm about two and a half hours away from Minneapolis, and I went down to Minneapolis today because they there were Dobermans that were up for adoption and stuff like that. And I wanted to support this Doberman rescue. I got there. It was unreal. I got there. We were visiting with the people and looking at the dogs and stuff like that. We're giving support to the rescue. It's something I like to do. If I can give a couple dollars to the dogs, I will do that. So we went down there. Took about 2.5 hours to get there and stuff. And these women started to say trigger words. It was unreal. I figured they would get to them anyway, because that's what they do. Everyone. My program is so big that they get to everyone, and I'll tell you what. If these guys are donating to these rescues, for my benefit, to perp me or whatever, if they're donating to these rescues, go for it. You can donate all the money you want to these rescues. I don't mind being perped if money is going for the dogs. I don't mind being perped. So and hopefully that does happen. Hopefully they're offering money to the dogs to perp me. I hope that's happening. As long as it goes for the dogs, I really don't care, and I don't mind being perped. But they were saying trigger words and all this stuff. My perps used to say, end it. These ladies were saying, because the dogs, some of the dogs were barking and stuff like that. And these ladies would be like, end it. And that's kind of one of my trigger words. That they would, when I had V2K, that's what they would say to me and stuff. Like I say, if they're donating to the rescue, go for it. Perp me or whatever. If they're putting money in the dog's hands, go ahead and perp me. I really don't care. So other than that, oh my god, when I talk about perps and stuff like that, some TIs, they want to twist stuff around. I was almost gonna swear there, but they want to twist things around. They want to, and some legitimate TIs are like that. They're like, oh, you think everyone's a perp, and oh my god, you don't trust anybody, and you think everyone's a perp, and everyone's out to get you, and all this stuff. Some legitimate TIs are talking like that. They're trying to make other legitimate TIs sound like we're crazy. But they don't think. They don't use their brain. They don't think very well. In some of our programs, they show us who the perps are on Facebook, on those calls. They'll say trigger words, they'll say part of our life and stuff like that. Open your mind a little bit before you start accusing people of being paranoid and stuff like that. you know. They do that to me all the time. You go to the calls and they'll say something that only I would know, only I would know, about my life or whatever, or about my program, and I'll tell you what, this cough, this gang stalking cough, they got going on, you know, you go to the calls and they got this gang stalking going on, and you got, you got one perp on there that says, "Oh my God, everyone has this cough." Like, oh my God. It's called a gang stalking cough. They do that to signal other gang stalkers and stuff like that. I mean, come on, guys, stop being so gullible. Wake up. I mean, and I'll tell you what, if you go to the, sorry for talking about these calls and about perpetrators, and people get so offended and all this stuff, and why did they get offended? Why did they get offended? These people are hurting us. They're hurting us. Are you gonna invite them in for cookies and milk? Oh my God, we need to forgive these people, invite them in for cookies and milk. All this stuff. We need to be their friend. These people are hurting us. Wake up. So, but they want to keep us in this conspiracy theory mode, where they want to, they talk about things, I mean, these guys bring up 9/11. 9/11 happened, what, 20 years ago? 20 years ago? 9/11 happened, and these perps they're still bringing that up. They're still bringing that up. I mean, it's like they're hitting a dead dog, I mean, they're still bringing that up. They bring up 9/11, they bring up all the, the Patriot Act and all this stuff, which has nothing to do with us, nothing to do with targeted individuals. If you're a real targeted individual, you are a classified project. You're classified. You're top secret. You're classified. Only certain people have access to your file. There's a lot of other agencies that are involved. I totally agree with that. But anyway, going back to these perpetrators, they want to keep us in this conspiracy theory. They're discrediting us, and it's like some TIs don't understand that. It's like they're discrediting us, and some people just don't get it. They'll believe everything they hear, everything these people will say. Oh yeah, that must be true. Oh yeah. If you do research on some of the stuff as they're talking about it, you're gonna find out that a lot of misinformation is being thrown out there. My nose itches. There's a lot of misinformation out there. There might be parts of it that are true, but there's so much misinformation out there. So that's kind of my point. Be careful out there, you guys. And on Facebook, there's been a lot of perpetrators that are saying some disgusting things on Facebook in some of those groups, and it's just disgusting. I immediately delete or I block those posts because there's a lot of perps showing up on Facebook too. They're all over the place. They are all over the place. It's the truth is that a lot of these people they're hiding in plain sight. You just have to wake up and see it. A lot of these people are hiding in plain sight. The CIA is hiding in plain sight. These researchers, these brain researchers, are hiding in plain sight in this community, and people do not even see it. They don't even see it. They're not awake, but they're hiding in plain sight, and they're in contact with you every day. They're doing rallies, they're doing all kinds of things, but let me tell you something. The CIA is hiding in plain sight. They're so involved in this program, it's not even funny. The researchers are involved in this program with behavioral control research and stuff like that, brain research. They're hiding in plain sight, and people don't even realize it. They think they're here to help us. They're not here to help us. They're here to hurt us. So I just kind of want to make that point. I hope you guys are doing well and staying safe out there, and I'll talk to you later.